To my channel Orbit of Learning by Swati Singh. So we'll be starting up with the next set and the topic for this chapter. So we have covered the previous topics in my lecture 1 and lecture 2 of biology. If you have not watched that, so do go and watch those videos also. So starting up with the Animalia. These are multicellular eukaryotes without cell walls. They lack cell wall. They have stored food reserves in the form of glycogen or fat. They have a definite growth pattern, a definite shape and size. Most of them undergo sexual reproduction. They are heterotrophic in their mode of nutrition. Kingdom Animalia or animals are further classified on the basis of the extent and the type of body design differentiation. The next topic is classification of kingdom Animalia. Animals are classified on the basis of certain characteristics. Animals from phylum Porifera to Echinodermata are placed under non-chordata, and these along with hemichordates are invertebrates. The first one is phylum Porifera. These organisms were named Zoophyta by Lamarck in 1801 and Porifera by Robert Grant in 1825. They are branched but still. They show following features. They are the simplest multicellular animals and are mostly marine except Spongilla, which is freshwater sponge. They are non-motile animals attached to some solid support. They are mostly aquatic, found in seas and water bodies, and bisexual. They have cellular level of organization, thus they lack organs and tissues. Sponges have a canal system which help in various processes. The sponges are pore-bearing animals with canal systems. So this is important, you can mark it down. The characteristics canal system of the body helps in circulating water throughout the body to bring in food and oxygen. Caniocytes or collar cells line are the spongocoel and canals. They have intracellular digestion. Ostia are minute pores for transportation of water. Fertilization is internal and development is indirect with a larval stage. The animals are covered with a hard outside layer or skeleton. The body design involves minimal differentiation and division into tissues. These organisms are acylomate, body cavity absent with cellular level of body organization, example Cycon, Spongilla, etc. Next one is phylum Coelenterata, which is also known as Cnidaria. The name Cnidaria is derived from cynocytes present on the body. Cnidae was quoted by Aristotle. Following are the features of coelenterates. These are the multicellular and are found in seas and water bodies. These animals live in water and show more body design differentiation. Coelenterates are also referred to as cnidarians. The body is made up of two layers of cell. One makes up cell on the outside of body and other makes the inner lining of the body and are called diploblastic. They exhibit tissues level of organization. These also exhibit radial symmetry. Alteration of generation is found. Cnidarians exhibit two basic body forms, polyps and medusa. There is only one hole. It acts as mouth part as well as anus. There occur maximum chances of regeneration. Both sexual and asexual reproduction can be seen in these. Anomie, jellyfish, etc. These animals live in water and show more body design differentiation. Coelenterates are also referred to as cnidarians. The body is made up of two layers of cell. One makes up cells on the outside of body and other makes the living of the body. Some of these species live in colonies, corals, while others have a solitary lifespan, hydra. These are the first multicellular animals which possesses tissue level of organization with a distinct division of labor. Example Hydra, Orla, Abelia, etc. Next is phylum Platyhelminthes. This is a group of soft-bodied, flattened invertebrates having the following characteristics. They are mostly parasitic animals living in the bodies of other animals, like liver flukes, and some are free-living, like Planaria. They are the first simplest triploblastic animals, that is, having 3 layers of cells from which differentiated tissues can be made. The body is bilaterally symmetrical, meaning that the left and the right halves of the body have the same design. Body cavity or column is absent, with organ level of organization. The body is dorso-ventrally flattened, so they are called flatworms. Adhesive structures like hooks, spines, suckers are commonly found. Some members of phylum have pseudo-metamerism, external body segments, and every segment is independent of other. Real head is not found in any member of phylum. However, this phylum shows differentiation of head. Body of such organism has a covering made of cuticule, which is resistant to any acid, base, or enzyme. Digestive system is branched and incomplete without anus. However, respiratory, skeletal, and circulatory system are present. These are flame cells for excretion, and fertilization is internal. Example, tapeworm. Fourth one is phylum Nematoda, thread or roundworm. These are free-living or may be parasitic and show the following characteristics. Their body is unsegmented and lined with cuticule. Mouth is found in frontal part and anus is found in the posterior part. These are parasitic worms causing diseases such as elephantiasis, filarial worms, or the worms in the intestines, roundworm. The nematode body is bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic. Body is elongated, narrow, and cylindrical. Body do not have true coelom. It is called pseudocoelom. These are the first animals to complete and straight alimentary canal. Respiratory and circulatory system is absent in such organism, whereas nervous system is developed. They have separate sexes and also show sexual dimorphism. Example, Ascaris, which is roundworm, and Wucheria, filar worm, etc. Phylum Annelida, segmented worms. These animals are found in a variety of habitats, freshwater, marine water, as well as land. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic animals with organ level of organization. Annelids are the first animals with true body cavity. Their body is covered by extra skin. Movement is facilitated by parapodia. Seta or suckers are the excretion is done by nephridia. Circulatory system is closed type, that is body vessel, and heart-like organ is found carrying respiratory pigment, that is hemoglobin in it. Nervous system is highly developed. They can be monosexual or bisexual and show either direct or indirect development as shown by the earthworm. They have metameric segmentation with extensive organ differentiation. The segments of the body are lined up one after the other from head to tail. And these are the example. These are the scientific names, and these are the scientific name of the earthworm, and the leech are the example of these. Next one is the phylum Arthropoda, animals with jointed legs. This phylum includes the crab, prawns, insects, spider, mites, millipedes, etc. They possesses the following features. Arthropoda is the largest group of animals. They have segmented body which is divided into 3 regions, that is head, thorax, and abdomen. So you can mark it down. These are the 3 important points in which these bodies are being divided. The body is bilaterally symmetrical. They have modified jointed appendages that are specified for certain functions. The body wall consists of the thick chitinous exoskeleton. These are organisms which do not possess cilia. They have a complete digestive system. Respiration generally occurs by specialized organs like gills, trachea, or book lungs. Body cavity contains blood and is called hemocoel. Circulatory system is generally open type. The excretory system may possess green glands which directly open to the exterior of Malpighian tubules that open in gut. They are highly developed nervous system in which there is a presence of nerve ring. Sense organs are found. These develop by two ways, that is, development is either direct or indirect. Sexes are separate in such organism and fertilization is internal in most cases. They are found everywhere on the earth, on land, in soil, in water, and as parasites on plants and other animals. They show advancement over annelids in having distinct heads, jointed appendages, and developed sense organs. So these are even the scientific names of the animals: prawns, cockroach, housefly, honeybee, mosquito, and silk moth. So the next set is the phylum Mollusca, which is soft-bodied animals. This is the second largest animal phylum and includes oysters, snails, and cuttlefish. So previously we have studied the phylum Arthropoda, which are the largest group, and these are the phylum Mollusca, which are the second largest group, right? They are triploblastic and coilmate animals. Body is covered by calcareous shell and is unsegmented with distinct head, muscular foot, and the visceral hump. They are usually soft-bodied animals which have a thin layer of mantle. It is covered or surrounded by hard covering of calcium carbonate in the form of shell. So these animal shells are made up of calcium carbonate. Sexes are usually separate and fertilization is either external or internal. They are mostly aquatic, living in sea. Some occur in fresh water also. Bilateral symmetry is present. Their digestive tract is complete. Anus opens into mantle cavity. The circulatory system is usually open. Blood has a blue colored respiratory pigment, hemocyanin. So you can just mark it down. इसका क्या color होता है? Blue colored होता है ये. The colmic cavity is reduced and there is a little segmentation. The body is divided into anterior head, a ventral muscular foot, and the dorsal visceral mass. Locomotion is brought about the muscular foot. So the next one is phylum Echinodermata, spiny-skinned animals. The members of this phylum have an endoskeleton of calcareous osseous and have the following characteristics. They are exclusively free-living marine animals. Body is triploblastic and has a colmic cavity. They have a peculiar water-driven tube system that they use for moving around. It is called water vascular system. They have hard calcium carbonate structure that they use as a skeleton. Their digestive system is incomplete. Fertilization is generally external. Symmetry is radial in adults but bilateral in larvae. So these are the examples: starfish and the sea urchin. This is the Protochordata. Proto first chordata, notochord. They were initially considered subphylum under phylum Chordata. Now it's considered as a separate phylum. These are also called half chordata or hemichordata and have the following characteristics. You can see the figure here also. They are exclusively marine triploblastic and colmate. A long rod-like support structure called notochord is present at some stage of life. These are worm-like animals and lack locomotory appendages. Excretory organs is proboscis glands. Sexes are separate and fertilization is external. The example is Ballonoglossus. The last one under the Animalia is the phylum Chordata, which is the vertebrate. It comprises of all animal species including mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fishes. Diagnostic characteristics of chordates are as follows. Notochord. It is a solid, unjointed, flexible rod which is located between alimentary canal and the nerve cord of embryo. It persists through the life in lower coordinates but is partially or wholly replaced by a backbone. Dorsal hollow nerve cord. It forms nervous system in animals. It is located above the notochord front end. Dorsal hollow nerve cord forms brain and the remaining part forms spinal cord. Next is the fine clear gill slits. These are paired opening which are retained through life in lower organism but are modified for other functions like hearing in higher animals. These animals have a true vertebral column and internal skeleton. Vertebrates are bilaterally symmetrical, segmented with complex differentiation of body tissues and organs. Vertebrates are grouped into one superclass and 5 classes: Tissues, Amphibia, Reptilia, Ave, and Mammalia. So I'll just complete this chapter in my next video. So if you're liking this series, please go through all my lectures. We have just done the lectures for the chemistry and physics also, so that you can just go through it. So if you're liking this series, please like, share and subscribe my channel for more such videos.